And now we are going to look at the top view of ISO to Ortho number 3. So we're going to go into our visible class. I'm going to go into my rectangle tool, and I'm not going to draw a guideline as we would know a guideline. I'm just going to kind of let my smart points and my smart features on the program tell me where I need to go. And I know that it's going to be 114 by negative 44. And that's going to be my overall top view. I'm just going to space this object from here. We're going to go up. Let's make this a length of 30 millimeters. That's going to give me a good amount of space between the two. And from here, I can now grab my my hidden line tool, and instead of drawing guidelines, I'm just going to allow myself to hover over that smart point, and you'll see how it brings up that vertical line as a dotted green line. Same thing's going to be for out here. And then I can bring in these 2 points here with that smart cursor. And lastly, what I want to do is I want to go back to my visible class, and I know that I'm going to have 2 lines coming across, and my 2 lines coming across are going to be 14.5 millimeters down. So I'm going to change my origin point to here, and in my Y, I'm going to go negative 14.5, and I know for a fact that that is going to be mirrored, so I can just mirror that object. Now, I am going to have 2 hidden lines, one in this area here and one in this area up here, but we don't know where that's quite going to be yet, so we need to go on to our right side view. So I grab my guide class, I'm going to make my 45-degree angle, and I'm going to cast some of my stuff over here. So I'm going to bring over these 4 lines. And I'm just going to bring them down now into my right side view. Program keeps jumping around a little bit here. And then I'm going to bring in this, and this horizontal line. Notice how I'm not bringing over this piece again, because I think that piece is going to kind of lend itself. Well, you know, I've already got the 2 mini guidelines there from when I drew my front view, but I'm also going to do the smart point hovering and then allow that to bring over, and you'll see that dotted line start to create itself. Last thing I want to do with my guide class is I want to take a line and I want to draw an angle. And on my angle, right, it's 2 times 20, which is 40, but the complementary angle to that is a 50-degree. So I'm going to draw a 50-degree angle, and then here I'm going to change my origin point to the point where I need that line to start. And I'm going to change the point it's going to reference by to the top point of the line, and I want my X and Y to be 0. From here, what I can do is I can mirror that line to the midpoint of my object. Take my 2D polygon tool in the visible class and just draw. And I'm going to take my hidden class, and I'm going to bring over my hidden lines. Now from here, I can go back to my guide class, bring up this point, and bring up this point to reference where I might see a hidden line. So I'm going to go back to my hidden line class, and now I'm going to draw a line from here over and from here over. Time to clean up the document a little bit. So class options, active only. We're going to go into the guide class. We're going to select it all, and there's a ton of stuff happening again in the guide class. Just get rid of that. We're going to go back into class options, show, snap, modify others, and now what you're going to see is a finished product.